Hey guys, it's Lisa. Today we're going to be doing a gentle yoga practice to release stress. So you won't need any props at all, and we're going to start out at the top of our mat. So let's go ahead and walk up, bringing your feet to about hips width distance. So we are going to be doing some forward folds in this one. They're a really great way to release that stress and just kind of relax your nervous system. So go ahead and bring your hands to heart center and press your thumbs into your chest. Root your tailbone down and squeeze the back of your legs. And then draw your belly in. Maybe close your eyes or keep a soft gaze. Take a deep breath in. And open your mouth, exhale. Take another deep breath in. Open your mouth, exhale. Let's take one more round. As you exhale that breath out, just feeling your shoulders come down with that breath. And then let's release the arms down. Turn your palms up as you inhale, reach the arms overhead. And then palms down, exhale. Lift up, inhale. And exhale. And then this time we inhale up. And then as you exhale, you're going to bring your hands behind your head. So elbows are out to the sides. So bring your fingertips right above your ears. Take a breath in, lift up. And then as you exhale, we're going to fold in. So start to bring your chin to your chest and elbows in towards the center. And then inhale, rise back up, separate your elbows. Keep drawing your belly in to protect your lower back. And then exhale, come forward again. Take a few more rounds here, lift up. And then release and soften here. Let's take one more round. And exhale, soften. And then begin to lift your head back up. Reach your arms overhead as you take a big breath in. Interlace your fingers and exhale, press your palms away. And then we're going to lean over to the right. Just feel that space on the left side of your body. Inhale back up to center and exhale, other side. Inhale, lift up and exhale, lean. So just kind of move here like your body's just floating through water. Just take it easy. And come on back up to center. Release your arms down. All right, we take another breath in. Inhale, lift up. And exhale it out. We're going to come into eagle arms. One more breath here. Inhale, lift. And exhale, arms come down. And then take your arms out in front, bend your elbows, and the right arm is going to come underneath of the left. So inhale, lift the elbows up, draw your shoulders back, and then we exhale, fold forward. So keeping those eagle arms. Feel free to bend your knees a lot here. Let your face relax. And then press into your feet, we rise back up, lifting your elbows back up and stepping back with that right leg, finding crescent lunge. So your toes are going to point towards the top of your mat. And then if you want to add that little bit of a back bend by lifting your elbows, stretching through the chest. And then begin to unwind your arms and reach them out to each side. We lower that back heel, finding warrior two. Bending into that front knee. Turn the back toes up. And then we're just going to do some wrist circles here. And then let's go in the other direction. And then bring your arms back out, extend, reach out from your shoulders. And then we take the arms behind. So reach down, palms might touch, might not. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, bring it down. Inhale, exhale. Reach. And then bring your arms down. We're going to grab onto opposite wrists or opposite elbows, wherever you can reach here. Going into reverse warrior. So take a breath in, and then as you exhale, we lean towards that back foot. So press your lower back into your forearm. And keep wrapping that top shoulder back. One more breath here. And then come back up to center, release your arms down. Turn towards the top of your mat, and let's step back up. Coming back to mountain pose. We inhale, lift up, so we're back to the breath again. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. And exhale. And one more time. Big breath in, breath out, and we find those eagle arms on this side. So bending the elbows in front, left arm wraps underneath of the right. And then lift your elbows up, draw your shoulders back. Exhale, come forward. Bend into your knees. And then we press off from the feet to rise back up. Left leg is going to step back, finding that crescent lunge on this side. Lifting up, adding that back bend. So keep pressing that back heel down towards the ground. And then unwind your arms, reach them out to the sides, lower that back heel down. And then we find warrior two. So lining that front heel up with the back arch, and then circle your wrist around. So sometimes we hold this tension in the body. We don't even realize that we have it. Go ahead and circle the other direction. So we might not even realize we have tension in the wrists. And then go ahead and straighten your arms out, reach. Sink down through the hips and gaze out over that front hand. And then let's bring the arms down. Maybe they touch behind, maybe not. Inhale, lift back up. And exhale, lower. Lift up and lower down. One more time, reach up. And this time we bring it down, grabbing onto opposite wrist or elbows, wherever you can reach. So firm up your lower back and your belly, and then lean towards that back leg. Press that top shoulder back, gazing up if that feels okay. And then go ahead and release. Step back up to the top of your mat. And we're going to walk our feet out wide here. So heels in, toes turned out. We're coming into Malasana Yogi Squat. So hands come to heart center and sink down here. So you don't have to come down this low. You can stay up higher. And you can always use a couple blocks to sit on here. So either way, you're going to take your elbows and use them to press your arms, press your legs open. Lift up through the chest and take a breath. And then hands are going to come down. Head starts to come down, hips are going to rise up, and we find ourselves in a forward fold. So straighten out your legs as much as you can, maybe just keeping a little micro bend there. Feel the stretch up your hamstrings. And then toe heel your feet in. Step the right foot back, knee down, and then the left knee down. And push back into a child's pose. And taking a moment to rest here. Taking another breath. And then rising up, head comes up, walk your hands back, and let's come to a seat. So we're going to be taking the legs out wide for another fold. So extending one leg out and then the other. And then pressing down, pressing your butt down into the ground. Take an inhale, lift the arms up. Flex your feet, so draw the toes back. And then exhale, hands are going to come down. So you can use your hands here and your heels for leverage, just kind of pressing into the ground. You can also bend your knees. We're going to walk our hands out to wherever they'll reach. And then tuck your chin back down towards your chest. So just take a minute here, connecting to your breath. Just feeling that breath all around the center of your body. So on the sides of your ribs, your chest, and all the way up through the crown of your head. Hi, loons. And then walk your hands back in, and we're going to rotate. We're going to turn towards this left side. Whoop. Inhale, lift up. So draw your, we're turning to the right side. Inhale, lift up. Draw your hands up, and exhale, fold forward. So we're back to the left side. And then release your grip, and let's turn to the right. So drawing the right hip back, inhale, lift up, and exhale, fold in. Grabbing wherever you can reach. And then go ahead and release. Take your hands underneath of your legs. We're just going to bring the legs out in front. And then just kind of wiggle your toes a little bit here. Luna likes the gentle yoga, right? Okay, so let's come to a comfortable seat. I'm just going to move over to the side a little bit here. So crossing one ankle over the other. Press down through your sits bones and then inhale, lift up tall. So arms are going to reach up, and exhale, arms behind your back and interlace. Draw your chest up. Work your fingers down towards the ground. And then if your chin is lifted, go ahead and bring it parallel to the floor. Walk your hands over to the left side waist or hip, whichever. And then we're going to draw this top elbow back. Turn your head over towards that left side. Inhale, lift up. And again, pressing your back into your forearm, and then exhale, twist. I'll feel that shoulder stretch, so it's awesome to get rid of that stress in your shoulders. And come back to center. Let's take the arms over to the other side. Draw that right elbow in. Turn to that side. Inhale, lift up tall. And exhale, twist. And go ahead and release. Come back to center. Let's go ahead and bring your hands to heart center. And we're just going to lift the shoulders up. So take a breath in, and then as you exhale, relax your shoulders down. So I still think this is one of the best things that you can do here, is to just feel the difference between the inhale, and you kind of have that tension as you lift up, and then that exhale really releases. And then let's go in the opposite direction. And go ahead and release it down. Let's come onto our backs. You gonna come with me, loons? All right, come onto your back. We're gonna scooch our hips over to the right side of the mat, and the legs are gonna come over to the left. Reach your arms over your head, and then grab onto your right wrist with your left hand. So we're gonna cross that right leg over. You have that option, or you can keep it down. And then start to shift your body, so lean to that left side. You can always bend this elbow here, this right elbow, if that feels better, but press into your shoulder blades, soften through your belly, and feel the length on that right side of your body. And then go ahead and release. Take that top leg off, unwind. Stretch your legs to the sides of your mat, and same thing with your arms, and then we'll go over to the other side. And then let's scooch our hips over to the left side of the mat. Take your legs over to the right. Reach your arms above your head and grabbing onto your left wrist this time. Maybe crossing that left leg over the right, and then start to guide your body over to the right. So we're just activating that left side of the body. Feel the stretch on the left, that little crunch on the side waist of your right. Now relax into this stretch. And then go ahead and unwind. Separate your legs, taking them to the sides of your mat. Same thing with your arms. Shifting hips back to center, and just reach. Separate your fingers. Point through your toes and reach. And then just wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. And then go ahead and bring your arms down by your sides. Bring the soles of your feet to the ground. And we're going to lift our feet up, wrapping our arms around our shins, and lift your head up. Drop your shoulders down your back and just gently rock side to side. All right, let's come into Shavasana. So go ahead and extend back out. Take one more stretch. And then bring your arms to rest by your sides. Turn your palms to face up. Just let your fingers curl. Take a deep breath in. And then on your exhale, feel yourself begin to sink down here into the ground. Give yourself a few minutes to just rest. Releasing tension, releasing stress. Softening through your face and your jaw. begin to bring movement back to your body, wiggling your fingers and your toes. And taking one last stretch. Luna's settling in here. Go ahead and roll off to one side. And then we're gonna lift back up, coming to a seat, right? Let's take one more breath in here. Inhale, lift up. Bring your hands to touch overhead, and then exhale, hands to heart center. Namaste. Thank you for joining me for this stress release practice. If you like this practice, feel free to subscribe. And Luna and I will see you next time. Bye.